Alright, welcome everybody back to Modern Magic Online. Moontime Dweller here. We are playing Modern Mono Green Charbelcher, and we got a pretty terrible hand here. No Charbelchers, no forests. Yuck. Ship it down to 6. Okay. Seems like that's something I can work with at least. Okay, that's definitely going to be okay. Yeah, since we're on the draw, okay, good. So we will get that bird vigil in our hand. Alright, playing a Tron deck. Could be blue Tron, I mean, could be anything right now, so we'll see. Play this Caravan Vigil to guarantee a second land. I think maybe Utopia Sprawl was the play there, and then you just... But see, then I wouldn't have had a guaranteed forest. If I had drawn a forest there, you know, next turn, sure, that'd be great. But otherwise, we're in a considerable amount of trouble. Game 1 here, because naturally they always get, you know, natural Tron, and if they don't, then they get the map and the 2 that they, you know, need. So it's always just how it is. Okay, so we got a forest. Hoping they just don't have Karn. Guys, if they have Karn, then it's just, it's over. Okay, so they got Power Plant. Yep. Okay, Prophetic Prism. That draws them a card, and they can tap 1 and filter and get some colored mana out of it, which they're doing right now, getting some black mana, and a Thoughtseize. Okay. It's not really too big of a deal, because they can take, you know, one of the Pilgrimages, or they can take the Engine or the Fog. It's really not going to affect me either way. I have a pretty bad matchup here, especially since they've already got the Tron lands out. You know, it's not like I have, you know, Spreading Seas or anything like that that shuts them down. Oh, yuck. So they got Thought Knots here. So now they might take the other Pilgrimage. Yep. Okay. Sakura Tribe Elder will block here, and, you know, I'll just sacrifice it and go get a land. Got an Eldrazi Temple, so of course that taps for 2 whenever they play an Eldrazi. Yuck again. Oh man, another Thoughtseize? Okay, well they know I have, you know, the Worm and Fog. It's pretty mean. Main deck Thoughtseize. Not really sure if I've seen that in an Eldrazi Tron deck before. Maybe I'm wrong, but whatever. Okay. Kind of surprised they didn't take the Fog here. I mean, maybe they just don't really care. Maybe they have another Thought Knot in their hand. I mean, who knows? Could be anything. This is where hopefully we can just play Fog. And, well, maybe not this turn, unless they play something really huge that would suck. But I mean, it looks like they could play, you know, like Ugin or something like that, or, you know, one of the other big fat Eldrazi's. I'll just let this through. I'll go to 9, or it's 6. I take 9. I go to 6. That's what it is. So Overgrown Tomb. And is that Ugin or Ulamog? Yeah. Okay, so that's essentially game. Yep. We'll move right along with our life on that one. So game 2, naturally bring in Damping Sphere, and if they're gonna do that whole Thoughtseize package, we're gonna bring in Leylines also. You know, I hesitate to bring in the Fracturing Gust and the Nature's Claims. I don't think they're going to be especially good. I don't think they're going to have very much targeted removal on our lands or our Charbelchers. The fog effects are definitely necessary. I think I can cut the Dismembers here because I have the fog effects and the Sakura Tribe Elders. This is relatively difficult though. I think maybe one of the Sprawls can go. Really don't want that to happen. And I guess the Chancellor can go just because I know it's kind of crucial there, and I really don't want to cut the Chancellor. That's a crucial card to the deck. I think maybe it'll be fair since we cut one Utopia Sprawl, we cut one Arbor Elf. That's fair. Okay. That'll help me sleep tonight. Okay. So, one land, two Sprawls, Damping Sphere, two Charbelchers. Yuck. I mean, this is... I can go turn 2 Damping Sphere here. Yes, I mean, that is a play. It's just that the Sprawls will kind of get shut down by the Damping Sphere here. I can't say that this is very much better, but it still has Damping Sphere in it, so it's not the worst thing in the world. So I got the Caravan Vigil out, got the Forest, play Renegade Map. So we'll have 2 lands out next turn and be able to play the Elder or the Damping Sphere. Probably Damping Sphere just because they're going to have their Tron lands already going. Yeah. Drew a Forest. Wow, that was pretty lucky. We'll just play Damping Sphere now. This might slow us down a little bit when we're casting, 1 and 2 drop spells, one after the other. We're gonna have to pay more for them. Prophetic Prism, okay, off the map. So we'll use our map, the Renegade map, instead of the Expedition map. And we'll play us a land. And an Elder. And since we can't pay for Vigil, we will not play the Vigil. This is where I was talking about the Damping Sphere kind of slowing us down a little bit. But that's okay, we can do it all next turn. They got a swamp. See, now playing Damping Sphere, it seems like they may not have any removal in their hand. Sure. Got rid of the Chancellor, huh? Okay. I mean, that's probably a pretty fair thing to do. Because that card probably will be coming on the field soon. Well, I'll just go ahead and sacrifice this. Oh, I should have done 1 damage and attacked. Oh, well. Okay. And since we have Morbid, comes onto the battlefield for free. And then we got to pay an extra for the Elder. And we'll play the Elder. So we got 5 of our 7 lands out right now. We have the potential to get our 6th one out here. Thought Not Seer it is. Gets rid of the fog. That's fine. It is pretty crucial, but you know, it has to happen. You know, it's something that I have to hold on to. I mean, that's all it is. So I got Traverse. I got 3 cards, 3 different types of cards in my graveyard. So I can't go find a creature, which I would really love to do. Let's see. So I have Sorcery, I have Artifact, and I have Creature. So I don't have Instant in the graveyard yet. If I could get like Dismember in the graveyard, but I think I sideboarded that out. So yeah, this is going to be difficult. I'll just go ahead and use Traverse and get the 6th land out. And hope to get lucky. So I'm going to probably block this Thought Not Seer and go get the 7th and final land out. Because I have no hand, and just hoping to get that there Goblin Charbelcher. That there Goblin Charbelcher. Here we go. Okay. So we got all 7 out. Prevented 4 damage at the same time, so Sakura Tribe-Elder is just brilliant. I love that card. So he's trying to play like an expedition map, I guess, and yeah, he has to pay an extra 1 for it. This Damping Sphere really shuts a lot of decks down. Kind of crazy. Oh my god, did we really just get lucky again? Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh, wow. I mean, geez. That's pretty incredible. That's pretty incredible. I mean, wow. I am speechless there. That was so lucky to get that Charbelcher again right there. Wow. I mean, we thinned our deck out really quickly, but I did not expect to draw Charbelcher right then and there. I don't know if we were dead the next turn, but we were in a huge amount of trouble. Okay, so we turned that one around randomly. Alright, we'll just run it back here. I'm going to check and see if the mic is still on. I can't remember if that... Oh, okay, so the mic was cut off. Okay, cool. So I got the other mic going. Good. So this is kind of an iffy hand. Not really, though. I mean, I think this is pretty much... It's not a snap keep, but it's definitely a good hand. It's just, you know, my instinct as a you know, 20-year Magic player, when I see a hand with no land, I'm like, oh gosh, terrible hand, awful hand, can't do anything about it. But this is definitely interesting here. Okay, so I got another Caravan Vigil. Got the Forest off of the Chancellor here. Gonna play this Vigil, get a Forest, play a Forest, and I'll put a Sprawl on the Forest. This way I can use the Sprawl and get maybe some value out of it before you know, Damping Sphere shuts it down. Okay, so the idea here is play Vigil. Go find that Forest. Play Forest. use the other mana from the Sprawl, and play Damping Sphere. So now the Sprawls are going to be cut off, and this Sprawl in our hand is essentially dead. We don't really need to use it, unless they destroy the Damping Sphere somehow. So now they only have 3 mana. But we only have 2, so that's kind of a problem here. Let's see how Magic does it. Oh, wow. Okay, so Utopia Sprawl still works. That's really interesting. I think it's because it's got an enchantment on it, and so whenever you tap it for the mana, it adds 1, and then it adds mana after it. I'm not really sure how that works. That could be a bug on Magic Online. So I can't cast anything else because of Damping Sphere again. So they got 3 temples out. Only taps for 4 mana. Oh, Witchbane Orb. Yuck. Okay, so we might need to... Okay, so I didn't bring any artifact destruction in, I don't think, did I? I think I was talking about that. Okay, so we'll just play Wormcoil Engine. I hope it works. Chancellor of the Tangle is going to be really good too. I don't know if I can get it out anytime soon. Maybe so. 2 Witchbane Orbs. Oh boy, now he's certainly making me go through creature damage. Let's see, how many do I have out? I have 5. So I'll just go ahead and do the This is Pilgrimage. Oh, whoops, I already cast the spell, right? Yeah, so I have to pay 1 extra. Got the forests. That's fine. Put 1 on the board. Bring 6 at them. So they're going to be at 14. And next turn... Oops, I should have played that land. Oh well. Next turn I can play Chancellor. Reality Smasher. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm at 26. That's pretty good. Not really sure where I gained all that life. Oh, yeah. Duh. Just gained 6 life to Wormcoil Engine. Alright, so... I think the play here... I don't have the elf, so I only have 8 mana available. I think just playing the Chancellor is the play here. Just to keep the pressure on. So they go to an 8 and I go to 32. Oh wow. This is pretty fantastic. The only thing I might have a problem with is if they just slam another Reality Smasher and they just bring 10 damage at me, but you know, this Chancellor can block a Reality Smasher, no problem. This could be, I guess, just mono green Eldrazi Tron. Probably like World Breaker, probably, as their one of their finishers. And obviously they play the Ulamog that they crushed us with in one of the games. So we got Thought Knots here. We are very, very far ahead in this game. Certainly could still lose, no problem. Oh, wow. Okay. As I say that, they give up. So, that was a very good match. That actually got to showcase the backup plan of this deck, where it's just creatures. It's Wormcoil Engine and the Chancellor that you use in the early game. And that's the only backup plan to winning. They had essentially shut off the Goblin Charbelchers from doing anything because I didn't have any artifact removal. So, I mean, you know, I was just lucky on all accounts. You know, the game where we just drove the Charbelcher where we needed it, I mean, that was just perfect. So we got the 30 play points there. Got another win in. Thank y'all for joining me for this fun mono green Goblin Charbelcher. beating up on some Eldrazi Tron. See y'all later. Oops, need to bring this up, right?